All right, let's jump right in. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a highly specific, totally vital asset for your business. It's the FDI Inspections Procedure, specifically designated as MFG 104 from Bizmanualz. Look, if you're a quality assurance manager, a compliance officer, or an operations director working in a regulated manufacturing environment, well, this explainer is built exactly for you. We're going to take a really close look at this ready-made solution that literally takes the guesswork out of the entire audit process and helps structure your compliance effortlessly. Let me ask you a question. Is your factory ready for an FDA GMP audit today? And I mean, honestly, right this very second. If an inspector walked into your lobby right now, would your team know exactly what to do? There's an immense amount of weight behind that question, isn't there? As a responsible company official in a regulated firm, you carry a primary legal duty to make sure your products, your facilities, and your operations are fully in compliance with the law. And honestly, the law doesn't care if you've been busy putting out other operational fires. It actually presumes you're fully aware of your responsibilities. The pressure to maintain constant, unwavering compliance is just intense, and the cost of failure, well, it's astronomical, which is exactly why we're analyzing this specific toolkit today. So the really crucial point here is understanding exactly what you get when you acquire this asset. The FDA Inspections Procedure, again, MFG 104, is essentially the ultimate ready-to-use procedural manual. Instead of leaving you to figure out this complex regulatory maze all on your own, this product is designed explicitly to help your business plan and prepare for factory inspections by FDA auditors. Think of it like a safety net. It allows you to coordinate an investigation and just ensure a smooth, timely process. This isn't just theoretical advice, It's a concrete, deployable asset for your factory. As we all know, good manufacturing practice, or GMP, is absolutely non-negotiable under the FD&C Act and Title 21 of the CFR. But just knowing the rule isn't enough, right? You actually have to prove that you follow it. And that's exactly what the MFG 104 manual is laser focused on. It makes sure your company doesn't just casually meet these requirements, but actively plans and prepares a verifiable system that proves your compliance to an auditor. You have to establish and strictly follow a quality assurance program, and, well, this manual gives you the documented framework to show the FDA that your house is in perfect order. Okay, so what exactly are you getting inside this package? Let's unpack the actual contents. 16. That is the number of pages in this comprehensive document. We're not talking about a flimsy one-page checklist that just leaves your team guessing about the details during a high-stakes audit. No way. This is a robust 16-page foundation that outlines a complete inspection plan for FDA GMP audits of your factory. It applies to all factory inspections by the FDA and very clearly dictates the protocol for all employees involved with the inspection process. And let's look at the sheer depth here. 3,726. That is the exact word count of the procedures laid out in this manual. That's nearly 4,000 words dedicated strictly to preparing your company for an FDA audit, guiding your interactions, and structuring your follow-ups. Every single word has been carefully drafted to minimize your risk of noncompliance and to help accurately portray your company's operations to the regulatory authorities. Digging deeper inside the manual, you'll see it outlines specific procedure activities to ensure you're covered from start to finish. It kicks off with the audit selection process and the absolutely crucial inspection announcement protocol, which dictates exactly what happens the literal second you're notified of an impending visit. From there, it meticulously details your conduct during the inspection and the specific areas of inspection the FDA is going to target. Finally, it guides you through the closeout meeting and post-inspection activities. Basically, it covers the entire life cycle of the audit, so your team is never, ever caught off guard. Picture an audit day at your facility for a second. Tensions are running high. Well, this manual acts as a calming playbook for your team, offering really precise step-by-step guidance. Step 1, it shows you how to gather and flawlessly organize all your necessary documentation before the auditor even asks for it. Step 2, how to actually train your employees on FDA guidelines so they know exactly what to say and do. Step 3, the protocols for interacting with those FDA inspectors calmly and professionally. And Step 4, how to formally and correctly respond to any findings or observations they might bring up. Now, what's really cool about this package is that it goes way beyond just procedural text. The MFG 104 package also includes essential regulatory forms and reference materials built right in. You get the triggers and decision points for GMP inspections form, which is incredibly invaluable for internal assessment, right alongside excerpts of the FDA's two-track GMP inspection strategy. But wait, there's actually more. Crucially, the manual also includes the necessary job descriptions and comprehensive preparation guides. Having these specific documents included means you are aligning your entire internal strategy, literally right down to the personnel roles, directly with the exact frameworks the FDA uses. Look, if you're a responsible company official in a regulated firm, the burden of proof is squarely on your shoulders. You need a system that guarantees a smooth, timely audit process, one that accurately and favorably portrays your company's operations. Everything we just walked through, the procedures, the forms, the job descriptions, and those prep guides, it's all built exactly for you. It completely takes the weight of regulatory uncertainty off your shoulders and shifts it onto a proven, documented system, giving you some really incredible peace of mind. Think about how you'd normally handle this whole thing. Drafting standard operating procedures from a blank page is honestly agonizing. It wastes countless hours of your highly paid time, and you're constantly second-guessing, wondering if you missed a critical regulatory requirement. Well, the Bizmanualz approach is completely different. It's an instant download of an editable Microsoft Word template. You get to skip the blank page entirely. You aren't just figuring out how to survive an audit, you're essentially starting right at the finish line with a professionally drafted framework. The entire format of this product is honestly a massive strategic time-saving advantage for your organization. Because it's an instant download delivered in an editable MS Word format, it is fully customizable to meet the specific needs of your business. So whether you run a massive medical device manufacturing hub or a much smaller specialized niche production facility, you can easily tweak the language to perfectly fit your environment. You really aren't just buying a document here, you're buying weeks of saved administrative time. But, perhaps the most surprising part of this entire toolkit is the price tag, $49.99. I mean, when you consider the thousands of dollars a company might spend on outside compliance consultants, or the totally devastating financial impact of a failed FDA audit that halts your commercial distribution completely, securing your entire inspection procedure protocol for under $50 is an almost unbelievable return on investment. And hey, if you have any hesitation at all about whether these templates will perfectly fit your specific manufacturing environment, Bizmanualz completely strips that away with a rock-solid 30-day money-back guarantee. You can download the Word documents, review the 16 pages, look through the forms and job descriptions, and just see exactly how it fits your factory. There is zero risk to you, making sure you can test the waters completely stress-free. The time to prepare is right now, today, not when that inspection announcement suddenly pops into your inbox. Secure your compliance today, head over to Bizmanualz and get the FDA Inspections Procedure, MFG 104. You can literally download the Word templates, customize them to your facility this afternoon, and distribute those prep guides to your entire team by tomorrow morning. So I'll leave you with this. Can you really afford to be unprepared when the FDA auditor knocks on your factory door? The legal duty is yours, and the law fully presumes you are aware of your responsibilities. For less than $50, you can transform panic into a smooth, coordinated, and highly successful inspection process. Don't leave your commercial distribution to chance. Get the manual, get prepared, and take control of your compliance today.